Hello, my name is Brandy Drew. As a child growing up, it was just my mom and I. I had an absent father. It wasn't until I was 16 that I met him. And I remember some of the feelings that I had the day that I met him. And I had a lot of anger, betrayal, unworthy, and unlovable. From those emotions, I had empty relationships, failed relationships, even marriages, because I felt unworthy, unlovable. If my own father couldn't love me, how could another man love me? We joined Carlinville Southern about 10 years ago. My oldest daughter, Brittany, was being baptized. And of course, I wasn't going to miss that. And so we came for her baptism, and we enjoyed Tim's message and the worship. And what really brought us back was Brittany. And I accepted Christ, and I believed that I was saved and that I was going to heaven. Up until September of 2014, like I said, I had always thought that I was saved, or I knew that I was saved, and I knew that I was going to heaven. But at that time, I realized I did not have a relationship with Christ. At that time, my marriage was again struggling. My family was being ripped apart. The enemy was definitely there. I remember that night so clear. We had company, and that was there for moral support for myself. And instead of me wanting them there, I was basically being rude and pushing them out the door. Like I knew that I needed to go to prayer. I remember going to my room and shutting the door and just crying out for the first time, take it all. It was like no other time in my life. I had so much peace. When Tim prays the prayer, God, give me eyes to see what you see, I say that on the daily, because he didn't see me as a failure, and he didn't see me as unworthy and unlovable. I've always thought about baptism, but it was out of my comfort zone. And last Sunday, I opened up my outline, and the Connect card was there like it always is. And immediately I filled out the connection card for the next step, which was baptism, before he even began to preach. I'm choosing baptism today to make a public announcement that I have died to my old, and this is my new.
Brandy, I baptize my sister in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit.